Note: I bought this used, so don't mind some of the dirt marks. I'll exclude that in the review. Hello, welcome to a quick review on a possible bootleg for the Looping, the third Groovy Baby Shot 4 Fujiko Mine Wine Red version. Bought this for only 200,000 rupiah from an online store that didn't have that much reputation. Though he said it was real, but I'm not so sure about it. It's rather cheap, so with that said, let's get right into the review. The head. Number 1. The hair color fade is really nice. Couldn't find any paint chips or transfers, though there were a lot of visible seam lines. Number 2. The face looks nice and clean. The eyes especially. Though it looks like the mouth is a bit wonky, with what looks like a hint of blue paint right above the top lip, though the camera couldn't catch it. The top. The seam lines on the arm stood out quite a lot, more on the left arm than the right. The bracelets look clean and smooth, a small seam line behind it, but it was only tiny. The hands are really nice, a bit of extra mold, but that's fine. Though, I'm pretty sure that the right hand is meant to be touching the hip, but this could just be from the fact that it was a second hand. Oh, and her palm has an ugly seam line right through the center. Also, right after I noticed the seam line, I saw glue on the arm connecting it to the dress, which was just absolutely ugh. Number 2, the dress is really good. There were seam lines on the hips, but you wouldn't really notice it. Though she has this writing stating BP 2016 China on the back, which makes me think it's a fake. But there was a seam line on the front shoulder that connected to the Zabubul section. The bottom. Number 1, visible seam lines on the front and back bit of the legs. It doesn't shine like most other bootlegs do, so that also confused me. Number 2, the heels were not so great. Messy paint on the top strap, followed down the side and around the front bit of the foot, though under that it looked fine. You would really only notice there was a seam line on the back if you looked that close. Number 3, and obviously the oh, there's nothing there. Others. Number 1, box was rather dinged up, but it really showed no signs of blur bootleg reprints. With an unopened point sticker? We'll see if that works. Number 2, the stand had Ben Presto 2016 made in China underneath, which, to my knowledge, if it has the company name then it's most likely real, since I read that companies that make figurines do have factories in China. So that's the end of the review. What do you people think about this figure? Is it fake or not? Leave a comment on what you think. With that done and said, I hope you have a good one.